So it's an older paint. So that's why it kind of looks a little worn and stuff, because it's been on for a long time. The candy lid's one of the best flying T6s I've ever flown. I've flown a couple different ones around, and this is by far one of my most favorite ones. It's fascinating. It's awesome. And another cool feature of this is it's really difficult. You can't, when you're sitting in the front, you can't really see in front of you on the ground. So when we're taxiing, we have to like do these edge turns. So we have to like look over here, look over here. As we're edge turning around, it's kind of challenging. Yeah, it's very challenging airplane flying. It's really rewarding and it's awesome. And it's cool because you can air condition. If it gets too hot, you just open the window. And there's your air conditioning. Yeah, that's my helmet right there. Yep. And so very cool. So the plan is today is to start this up for you guys. If anyone's brave enough, we can take one of you guys flying for a short flight. I can do as many as you can.
Okay, so who has an interest in going up? Okay, hold on, let me get names.
Yeah, we'll get names. We'll probably go for like a 15, 20 minute flight. We'll do some turns and we'll come back and do landing. Very simple.
Flying time is.
Oh, I think the original number was 100. It was 100 pilots, and they had like double that mechanics and staff, other officers and staff officers and stuff. So it was 100 pilots originally. If we can get the pilot's name, I can research and find
We
out.
don't know.
We don't know.
Because,
Or maybe if the village, I might be able to research the village that he landed at.
that was way before my time.
Yeah. So
But
yeah,
anyway,
it's getting harder and harder to find and research some of these unknowns. A lot of it's, in books and stuff.
We're very fortunate we have children, and I call them children, but they're like 13 to up to 23. And they are on fire for history and aviation. They do the reenactment. They like to dress up in the period clothing. And we had a fly-in. We were trying to become Fiesta official. So we did our second year of our Fiesta fly-in. And I had to give El Rey Feo a hard time because he missed the towers because it was Good Friday, but then he showed up here and his whole court. They had a blast and we flew him, and there's a lot of media out there now, but I had to give him a couple jabs for dipping out on y'all. He has a Cessna 172 that he's going to take a couple
Mark.
if you rather do that one? Okay. So we'll do some flying, and then by the time we're done with everything, it'll be lunchtime. So there's restrooms here in this building. It's a single stall, so you just lock the door behind you. There's waters in the fridge. Help yourself to snacks, donuts, whatever's there. Other than that, we're going to get this pulled out, and we'll get it started and going. So there'll be a little thing about aviation is you sit around and wait for things sometimes. So this is the longest part, is getting it out and then running it the first time, and after that it goes really fast. Okay?
Yeah. And this airplane's pretty much ready to go. Mike and I got here about an hour early to get it all prepped and ready. Yes.
What's this probe for on the end of the wing?
That's a pitot tube, sir. So air goes in and runs through a tube and goes up to our airspeed. That's how we tell us how fast we're going. Yeah. It's very cool. Normally, when it sits, like bugs and bud daubers like to make homes inside there when the airplane's not moving, so we have a cover that we usually put on it overnight. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like how it sticks out there. Yeah, it is French food.
We'll pull the plane out. We'll set some chairs up. We can also, while we're waiting, we'll take you over and show you what we have in Hangar 4. So if you want to follow
All right,
me.
let's get this thing up and ready.
A movie right beside. So this was used in Red Tails, the movie Red Tails. It was a prop
He's got some of the airplanes. So when we donate them, is that how you get them?
That's how.
Models?
Some of it, like this collection right here, we have all these World War II books, and then we have models, and DVDs. So we had a very loyal donor, and he actually a sponsor for Old Yeller. He passed. He was an 09er as well, and he donated all his stuff.
So you want like the models you have, they're from World War II. You don't want F4s or F1s,
No,
stuff like that.
they're everything. They're a little bit of everything. And if you go and you look, you'll see different eras represented within the cases.
Did you put this in?
I did, yes. She
Oh,
was,
yeah, no,
she's
yeah.
the 172. If you
So D-Day, they tried to, Romo, I think, wanted to take the troops to where we were going to land, but Henry talked him out of it.
Yeah, there was a lot of States models. She made a few too.
The one that donated?
I think it's Jack grabbed them.
What?
Jack grabbed them. Jack grabbed the GRA. There's a little bit about Stinson Field. Jack. In the building, now it's across the way. And for those of us who are very nimble, we could even go on tour of that. That's like there in San Antonio air traffic control. If y'all are interested. Okay, Mr. Marteau, we'll take your phone and scan this, and then fill out the information.
Frankly, I don't know how to scan it.
It's okay, it's going to do it on its own. Maybe.
Yep, we're all volunteers. The whole organization is all run on donations and volunteers. Yeah. Yeah, we have a really good dedicated group of individuals who come out here and help us, and you know, all donations that keeps this wing running. That's our only source of income. So it can be a struggle every now and then, but we have just enough to keep us going.
I was born in Thailand.
None, I have not. So I'm in the category that has not yet. There are ours that have and ours that are going to do. Do one for us? I don't think I will. Not today.
What's it? Oh,
So it's called a ground loop.
oh.
So this airplane, it's so heavy up front. There's a lot of weight up front. So the airplane, because the way it's the conventional gear, the tail wheel design. So it's airplane wants to spin around and go that way. So
And you
because
want it
all
to
the
go
weight,
that
we want it
way.
to go that way.
Yeah.
So you're constantly working on keeping it going in the right direction. So if you let it get away from you, the airplane will spin around on you really, really quick.
Now, who's going to go with you?
I was trained by the best.
I know when you're flying out, you know, you don't see the ground, you have no idea. And you don't have the instruments to tell you how high
We do. We have an altimeter. We have all that stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have altimeter, airspeed, engine gauges, attitude. We have all that stuff. And you can step in the seat. And then there's something in the seat. You have to look here. Load yourself. stick in here for you in case you want to do a little bit of flying yourself. Oh yes. Oh
And
yes.
if we're going to do more while you're flying, I'll get a ladder for the next person. If you're going to.
Very good. All right, so let's get you climbed up in here. So take your time. There's no rush or anything like that.
And we're here to help you, so.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so
Put your one
see if I can get my there and pull here.
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3.
There you go. And just step in the seat. Very good. I'll help you there. Welcome.
Doing good. There
Excellent.
you go. You're in.
You're in.
That's the.
And I,
We'll get your
are you
seat
gonna
up
tell
here.
me what to do?
Oh yeah, I'll have you. So this comes over your left shoulder, and there's one over here coming across your right shoulder. All right, there. I request you stay away from here, and all these controls here. I'll take care of that. So try not to touch those if you can. And then the stick, when it's your turn to fly, I'll make sure to give you positive control. So I'll let you know you're flying.
Okay.
And then you can grab it, then you can move it around, and you can fly the airplane. It's going to be great.
Okay.
All right, and then so it's not on when the aircraft turns on. Okay. All right. Yep, that's a perfect place for them. Yeah, try not to put them on the pedals because I'm going to be moving those like crazy.
Okay.
You'll be seeing me moving those a lot.
Okay.
All righty. Any questions?
Okay.
Let's go fly. So we'll start up. I'm going to have the engine warm up, get the oil up to temperature, and then I'll contact ground. We'll go taxi out over here. We'll do an engine run up over there just to test, make sure all the systems are good.
Okay.
And after that, we'll go fly, do a lap over downtown, and then we can go. We'll probably just have enough time just to go downtown.
Okay,
And
great.
then we'll do some flying on the way, and you'll do some flying on the way back.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay.
Yep.
Excellent. All right, so it is kind of hot, so I recommend keeping this open while we taxi.
Okay.
Then during takeoff, you can just push that down and then bring it all the way back. Or you can keep it open for the whole flight if you wish.
Okay.
Just be very careful though.
Yeah,
If
watch
you are
your
taking
phone for
pictures.
sure.
The wind will take your phone out.
Okay.
You got
So-
your phone somewhere where it's not going to flop around?
Yeah, there's a backpack in there. Alrighty?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Here, no, I'm going flying.
I got chalks yet too. Kyle, you still have chalks.
Got the chalk. Yep.
7 sea days and 5 glaciers. So, yeah. Special night. Yeah, we've been to Alaska, but this one goes places I've never even heard of.
Okay, that's good.
22 days on
Okay, spill the beans. How was it?
Oh, it was fantastic. I loved it every second.
Yeah, wonderful.
Around downtown.
Wonderful.
Yes, we went downtown.
Chalk's in.
Okay.
Carl might grab on you
Can you
too.
pull it?
Yeah, I can pull it. Thank you. Watch your knee. And keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, you're there.
Yay!
Yeah, you did that well. Very good.
Yay! Let's get a picture of you and Kyle.
Yeah.
You gonna get one too, Jim?
Come on up here. Okay, give me a big smile. Gotcha. Okay.
Nice look here. Thank you. Wonderful. Kind of floating.
Very good.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome.